I believe that in the state of New Jersey, after the incident of 9/11, we are better prepared for any type of situation, whether it be man-made or natural, when it comes to a response to an incident. And the idea of the AHC, the All Hazards Consortium, putting together plans that are regional, a regional response to a situation, and a regional evacuation plan makes us a lot more sense than individual states or counties doing their own independent plans. Because when something happens, particularly in New Jersey where I live, in northeast New Jersey, if something happens in New York City, it's going to impact on New Jersey, because people, as they evacuate or leave or respond to, we in New Jersey have to be aware of what's going on and what the plan is. And it takes a regional plan. And also in the resources, the communications and the personnel and a basic plan to follow. So I believe that this idea is it's time for it, and we need to go forward with it.
Coming up next, getting the message across in a social media world.
We learn at an early age that life is a series of drills. Drilling helps us learn. Drilling makes us better. Drilling makes us stronger. Drilling gets us ready. This September, we ask you to join us for the most important drill of all. Drill down for safety. Make your home, your workplace, your world ready for an emergency.
This effort has already spread in ways we haven't anticipated. For example, the state of West Virginia and its Business Volunteer Council, along with Volunteer West Virginia, are working statewide to encourage people to take part in Drill Down for Safety. The Mountaineer State's efforts will be on display September 10th for the nation to see at the West Virginia Marshall football game on ESPN2. This is the first known stadium-wide drill being conducted, with support from Verizon. These efforts are getting noted already in Washington, sparking discussions at the White House on how the first family might even become involved. In New York, meanwhile, Safe America will hold meetings at NBC's Rockefeller Plaza Center and spread the idea further to groups all over the country. How far will we go? It's up to people like you who recognize that emergencies will continue to confront us. The question is, will we have the courage to be prepared for them and not let them defeat us?
The reason we think that's important is we take people who have an interest in emergency response, an interest in emergency preparedness, and we train them up and make them part of our overall team. The more we do that, the more we get the synergy of having people-to-people communication, help to help. We use these 13 members to go out and talk community preparedness, school preparedness, preparedness for special needs populations. Obviously, this is what we have to do. People have to have a plan. I think there was a question raised today in the conference I'm at of, well, people don't know how to communicate with their loved ones. They want to find out where their loved ones are after an emergency. The fact of the matter is they have to do that before an emergency. They have to have a plan. They have to have a place where they're all going to meet, or they're going to have the telephone number of Aunt Tilly in their pocket, and everyone calls Aunt Tilly and says, you know, I'm all right, I'm here, I'm all right, I'm here. Then they can reunite. That's the kind of thing that we think is important.
Preparedness starts at home. It starts on the ability to communicate between yourself, your family, your friends, understanding what your community has. And I think if you start from the bottom and work up and work at all levels and take advantage of organizations that want to provide information, participate. I think it's a key thing to participate, to be part of something. And if we can make the message strong enough where participation will be high enough to drive that sort of message, I think we're helping everybody.
Thanks to the leadership of West Virginia First Lady Gail Manchin and her husband, Governor Joe Manchin, the message of Safe America reached all 50 governors and their spouses this summer at the National Governors Association Conference in Boston. The following PSA was shown.
Ever wonder how you'd reach a family member in the event of an emergency? For anyone with a cell phone, it can be as easy as sending a text. This fall, Safe America Foundation is encouraging all of us, those with a cell or a smartphone and those without one, to learn how to text. It can be as easy as hitting 4 buttons and spelling out "I am okay" with your keypad. Learn more at safeamerica.org.
First spouses are really key people in each of our states because they tend to educate their populations on important issues. That's one reason we're so delighted to have the first spouses in Washington State, Kentucky, West Virginia, and now Puerto Rico working with us on this program. Each of those first spouses is hoping to get their citizens to drill down for safety this year, and we're excited that other first spouses in states such as Delaware, Georgia, New Jersey, and Tennessee are also looking at ways to get their citizens involved. Our goal is to continue this effort beyond September so that by 9/11/11 we'll have made a March to 1 million possible, involving 1 million people nationwide in drilling down for safety.
This program is already spreading nationwide, with the goal of having first spouses spearhead the effort in their region. Safe America staff is working the phones to make this happen and is dedicated to keeping this march alive until 1 million Americans pledge to drill, whether it is this fall or any time before the 10th anniversary of 9/11 next September.
After all this, your next question may be, where do I start? Well, we invite you to go to safeamericaprepared.org and learn more about how you can involve your family in drill down for safety. Meanwhile, we at Safe America want to thank both the Governor, Mrs. Manchin, Verizon, and Volunteer West Virginia for all they've done to help make West Virginia our model state for 2010. Thanks to all of you, we're going to make sure that not only West Virginia, but the entire country is prepared, not scared.
Please know that you can reach us for more information.
Or contact Safe America with any questions or tips at safeamericaprepared.org. This fall, you can be a part of the equation. Join us as we rehearse for a future incident. Please know that in any mass evacuation, you are your own first responder.
So don't wait to talk to your family or neighbors. Be a part of building America's readiness. Let's be prepared.
Not scared.